Okay, everyone, just of course give me 1 minute here before I start the episode. But welcome back for another episode here in the M1 tournament. Should be a great one here tonight. Night number 2, as will be a pretty good and stacked night. Main event here tonight, B block matchup, as it will be Mr. Amazing taking on Price Sanders. Both men are at 2 points each. Both men with a victory in their first matches of the tournament. Let's see here tonight who will be the first of those 2 to 4 points. To kick things off, it's going to be an 8-man battle royal. Now, the winner of this battle royal gets to be in a match later tonight in the M1 tournament. That's because Kazuko Nakajima is injured. So, one of these 8 men is going to be taking their place. The only question is which of these 8 men will be taking his place later tonight in the match, as it will be against Marlon Stark. So will it be Kaito Kiyomiya, Pierce Perch, Chris Maverick, Zach York, Luke Razorblade, Adrian Coleman, Paul Martinez, or Yoshihiro Takayama? Should be a very interesting one here to find out who will be getting that match later tonight. Now, for the A block main event, it's going to be 2 men that had some upset victories last show, as it will be Jalon Morrison taking on Alpha Wolf. Both men are also at 2 points there. We have a couple 2-pointer matches. We got that one, and we have Amazing versus Bryce Sanders, which is, of course, the main event. And then we also have another one in the B block, as it will be Jun Akiyama versus Blaze McCoy. Also, there's Brandon Styles. He's facing Dragon Bane later. Both Dragon Bane and Brandon Styles are both at 0 points. A couple of those matches tonight, including that one, we got Christian Barton and Jack Morris, and we also have Iron Taylor versus Maruichi Marufuji, and the winner of this match against Marlon Starks. Right now, though, lets to be known, no one's been eliminated. And what a nice backbreak for Perch. Still waiting on 2K to be back my old pads. Yeah, true, Brandon. And, oh, there goes Takayama. He's the first one gone. Shiro Takayama, the first one to be eliminated here in the Battle Royal. Biggest man of this match already eliminated. Kiyomiya thrown over near the ropes here. Could be eliminated by Zach York. Could be a big one for York if he gets the spot in that match. Devin's going to have lots of big names here. Joe Kenny's going to have a match too. Actually, Kenny has Sawyer later, and that's a big match considering what's going to happen. There's Devin. Devin's got his match a little later on. He's got Chase Bazana. It's not an easy feat considering how good Chase was against the Iron Taylor. Luke Razorblade could be eliminated by Adrian Coleman. There's Devin. Mr. Devon. Devin can either be 1-1 after today, or he could be 0-2, which, yeah, I mean, being 0-2 currently at the moment's not too bad, but it's not a good spot to be in. Paul Martinez up top against Kaito Kiyomiya. Zach York with a burning hammer. Beautiful move from Zach York on Chris Maverick, and Martinez with a hellacious dive into Black Zone to 2 men. There's Michael Blaze, who of course is not in this tournament, even though he was just re-signed to MSW thanks to Malcolm Pangilly. That does mean jack squat over here because, well, we don't care about Michael Blaze. He's not going to be back here most likely for a decent amount of time, considering that Blaze is he lost to Mr. 2K, and losing that much to Mr. 2K is terrible. And Holman, oh no, it's blocked by Razorblade. Nice one, and Kiyomiya eliminated by Zach York. Wow, both eliminations so far in this match, courtesy of Zach York. Birch now on the ropes. Birch could be eliminated. No, he's stopped. Perch over the top of the ropes. Thank God he didn't fall over the top of the ropes. That would have been funny. Perch again on the ropes. Could be eliminated here by Adrian Coleman. Razorblade eliminated by Zach York and Chris Maverick. Zach York is on a tail. Zach York on fire. Has taken out 3 people already in this damn match. Counter from Perch, so we're down to 5 men. Who's going to be in that match later tonight to replace Kazuko Nakajima since he got injured on his match against Corey Crichton on night 1. It's either going to be one of these 5 men. Martinez could have looked to eliminate, could be eliminated here by Maverick. And Maverick showing his power, and Paul eliminated there by Chris Maverick, the only person in this match so far not to be eliminated by Zach York. Coleman could be eliminated maybe by Perch, a nice backbreaker. As Zach's busted open. Wonder what happened to Zach York. Nice rolling neck breaker from Zach York. Devin talking about what happened last night on MSW, which is when Joe Masker returned. And Perch eliminated by Adrian Coleman. Coleman, the only champion not to be in the tournament this year, but that could change. Yeah, Zach is bleeding as a rainmaker from Zach York and a shoulder tackle from Maverick. So now down to 3 men. He did eat a knee from Adrian Coleman. Whoever wins this, the only match they don't have to do in the tournament now is a match against Corey Crichton. Crichton has an interesting one tonight. Corey Crichton has Claudio Castagnoli, both men at 2 points. Both with a win in the tournament. Claudio beat Kenny. Corey beat the injured Kazuko Nakajima. Maverick could be eliminated by Coleman here, and if it does happen, it might come down. No, never mind. Maverick stays alive. I was going to say it might come down to Coleman and Zach York, but York with a kick to the back of the head of Adrian Coleman. Blaze says everyone should thank me. I turned amazing against his bet. No, you didn't, Blaze. Does Blaze not realize that Sawyer doesn't know who he is? Maverick now on the ropes, and Coleman eliminates him, so we're down to 2. It's either going to be Zach York or Adrian Coleman. That's going to be in the matchup later tonight. It's either going to be the man of 1,000 egos or a man that's having a kind of a rocky start to 25 in Zach York, but we'll see what happens. No, he just ate another knee. Another high shot from Adrian Coleman, going for that knee, and no, it's blocked. York blocking the perfection knee strike. York trying to eliminate him. Zach York, nice shiny wizard in the corner. York is trying to throw him out here. Can Zach York do it? He's only got one more guy to beat. And those beautiful head kicks. York, all he has to do is pick him up and throw him, and he's going on. No, he's not, though. He's wasting his time. Zach could maybe be costing himself the match here. If I'm York, pick him up, throw him out, for God's sakes. And here we go. Now he's going to pick him up and throw him out. And there he goes. Zach York's going to win. So, I mean, Zach York is going to be replacing Kazuko Nakajima. Better do that on my spreadsheet that I have for this now. So Zach York moving on into the A block now, replacing Kazuko Nakajima. He'll be facing Marlon Starks later tonight. So you never know, Zach could be having 2 matches and 2 wins here if he beats Marlon. A big win for Zach York to get back into the tournament here. I mean, Coleman got close, but, close is not enough. Blaze saying that Sawyer does know who he is? I don't believe that. First tournament match of today. B block. It's going to be 2 people with no points yet on the block. Still enough, though, to come back from having no points at this time. TV champion Christian Barton taking on a member of Team 2000X and Jack Morris. Barton lost to Blaze McCoy, and Jack Morris lost to Marcus. Marcus has Baron von Farkas later, and that's going to be a hell of a matchup knowing those 2. Another member of Team 2000X in this tournament, Ozawa, he's going to be facing Revenge later on. Should be a good one between Revenge and Ozawa. But look at Morris. Morris actually put up a damn good match against Marcus. He didn't win, but he put up a great effort and almost took the match a few times. And Morris, kick out for Barton. 2K says, who gave my game 0 stars? Few people, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I know I did. Though, Barton on the control here against Morris. Good counter for Jack Morris. Morris rolling him up early on. Jack Morris put a rope break. Destiny saying the BMW might be happening. I don't think I'll be there tonight, Devin. I'd have to watch Superman with my girlfriend later on tonight. That's also why this stream's happening now, not later tonight, because I'm going to go watch Superman with my girlfriend later on. Right now, though, Morris and Barton into the corners here. Referee really had to break in. Oh, and there you go. That's the Team 2000 X Factor, Jack Morris, right there. Got a little cheap shot in on Christian Barton with a kick down low. When you expect when you're facing a man from Team 2000X. And again, the referee. Oh, and another cheap shot. Another cheap shot from Jack Morris, really taking advantage of the referee right there. Referee may even have to step in even more next time on the next lockup of Morris, right to the back in the corner of Barton. This is a peak match for Jack Morris. If he gets a win here, that might propel Jack Morris even better in this tournament. Morris now in the corner, nice boot in the corner. Morris in the cover, get the win. No, and a kick out. Yeah, I know I like Superman. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of good things about it. Right now, again, Morris on the attack. This is peak Jack Morris, using his power to his advantage. And a shot of the arm now to the shoulders of Barton. Barton, though, fighting back. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to watch Evolution. And yeah, now you figured All In was going to be the better show anyway. Ooh, Falcon Arrow near the chairs here at ringside. Wait, WWE put on... No, it was not a good pay-per-view. It was a decent one, Taylor. There's a difference. Taylor, there's a difference between decent and good. Good was All In. And spine buster to the steel chairs. There's a chair that fell down, and Morris took advantage of that chair that fell down, and he just absolutely spine bustered Barton on those chairs. That was a dangerous, dangerous spine buster from Jack Morris onto the steel chairs. And a Michinoku driver. If I'm Morris, pin him. He's done. No, he's not going for the pin. Morris going up top. Jack Morris. Shooting star press. That might actually do it right there. And it will. Jack Morris of Team 2000X is on the board. First 2 points in his first win here in the tournament. Not only that, I think that's also his first win in MUW as well for Jack Morris. Team 2000X is on the board. And then in the form of Jack Morris, and Christian Barton is fallen to 0-2 so far in the tournament. Blaze talked about how he was supposed to play Lex Luthor. Blaze, you're not bald. That won't work. That will definitely not work. All right, here comes the Iron Taylor. He's got a match here against Marufuji. Both Taylor and Marufuji at 0 points. Taylor lost his match, the opening match of the tournament, to Chase Bazana by tap out, and Marufuji lost to Kazuki Fujita in his first match. Which, by the way, that was a very hard-hitting match between him and Fujita and Marufuji. Taylor says that WWE and 2K make great partners. They both suck. Marufuji, though, nice start off there from Marufuji. Flying all over the place. That's one thing Marufuji will have over the Iron Taylor, the experience and the athleticism. So Taylor's going to have to turn up his game if he wants to beat Marufuji, or else he's going to be 0-2. Still be enough time for Taylor to make a comeback, but I mean, top 5 make the playoffs. So you got to watch yourself, and a nice kick to the head from Marufuji. Or the question is Taylor's head even still in the game since Mr. Amazing's betrayal and shocking turn over to be with Sawyer? I mean, that's a big reason why the Iron Taylor and Marcus Kane are no longer Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Nice back suplex from Marufuji. And heck, it's also a reason why Devin's group is starting to take over again. A lot of the guys are starting to lose focus, and nice big punch by Taylor. That's what Taylor needed to get back into the fight. Blaze didn't say Lex Luthor, said Lex Luger. Lex Luger's not in Superman, you idiot. Blaze thinks this is apparently WCW. Someone had to say it. What, me or Blaze? You mean me talking about what's been going on with Taylor, or you mean something or Blaze being stupid again? Me? Yeah, okay, yeah, with me and with talking about the Iron Taylor losing his mind as of recently due to the betrayal of Mr. Amazing to Sawyer's group, and then that was a big factor of why Taylor and Marcus lost those Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team titles at Summer Fury to Corey Crichton and Mr. Amazing. Blaze forgot his takes medicine. I don't even think Blaze has medicine. Marufuji just got kneed in the head by the Iron Taylor after a lockup. Off the ropes, Taylor went for a drop toe hold. He went too early. And Marufuji, beautiful springboard moonsault on a standing Iron Taylor. A beautiful standing springboard moonsault for Marufuji, and he drop kicks Taylor to the floor. Not looking too good for Iron Taylor. He's got to get his head back in the game if he wants to win this. I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard, though, to beat an absolute legend of Marufuji. Marufuji, no, he overshot the springboard. Didn't see Taylor getting up onto the apron of the ring, and it almost cost him. Taylor now on the attack. He's got to do this. He has to take control of this match if he wants to win. That's why he didn't beat Chase. He just couldn't get comfortable enough to put down Chase Pizzana, and that's why Chase Pizzana beat him. Kick to the ribs. Marufuji moves out of the way of the kick. Good counter again from Marufuji. Mr. 2K says send it to 2K support. No, I don't think I want to do that. It might take 5 hours for them to respond. Marufuji ramming the back and spine of the Iron Taylor into the barricade. You know that Devin's going to enjoy this attack here. Marufuji with sliced bread on the floor. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you got to know that Devin and Joe Master and them are enjoying this match, watching the Iron Taylor get beaten up here from Marufuji. Marufuji's head, though, goes off the apron from a counter by the Iron Taylor. Taylor says, complain to you because your name's a part of the game. Taylor sleeper hold on the floor here. Some interesting decision by the Iron Taylor to go for it. And there's the Melons. Good to see the Melons here. Taylor a sleeper hold. Marufuji actually passed out, but because this match can't end on the floor, Marufuji basically just cheesed his way out of that sleeper hold. Taylor trying to get back to his feet, but he's caught by Marufuji. Marufuji's got him up on his shoulders. Pole shift, or no, not pole shift. Instead, it's a Michinoku driver. Big time Michinoku driver and a kick out of one from the Iron Taylor. But Taylor's on spaghetti legs. He needs to fight back here. Oh, this is it if he hits it. Pole shift. A pole shift. And no, Taylor kicks out of the pole shift. Wasn't like the ultimate pole shift, but it's definitely a pole shift. Taylor with a clothesline. Taylor to beat Marufuji off a clothesline. No. And Chaz is saying that Iron Taylor's a sellout. Wow. Big words from Mr. Chaz. Oh, and a kick to the ribs by Marufuji, and we might have an exchange. Yeah, we got an exchange going on here between the Iron Taylor and Marufuji. We're not even doing chops. We're just slapping each other in the face, and oh, there's a chop. Chaz gets it, now Taylor with the counter here, but Marufuji just says to the Iron Taylor to hit him. Back and forth, the chops and slaps by the Iron Taylor and Marufuji. Man alive. More chops, and more chops, and more chops. Taylor with a punch, and he breaks that, and here we go. Taylor absolutely nailing him with a punch. These two men firing off. Oh, Marufuji caught with a forearm. Taylor is stunned. Taylor is stunned right now. Taylor's on spaghetti legs. He can't see. He is stunned. Marufuji. Oh, what the hell happened there, 2K? Good job. Good job, 2K. You really screwed that one up. And look at this here. Taylor fighting back after 2K's a brilliant AI. Really frigged that one up. Taylor going for it. No, I thought he was going cloverleaf, but no. Pile driver, no, blocked by Marufuji. Oh, spin kick to the ribs. That was set up for it. Pole shift. That will definitely set up for that one. Marufuji saying, all right, I'm ending this now. It's game, set, match. Hits that springboard. Yeah, I haven't uploaded him yet there, Devin. I had to fix something due to the update. Marufuji beats the Iron Taylor. And that right there is the first 2 points for Maruichi Marufuji. Taylor falls to 0-2. Marufuji 1-1. Taylor went for a pile driver, blocked by Marufuji. Spin kick to the ribs, whole shift, and then a springboard and a 3 count for Maruichi Marufuji. So far, not doing too well as the Iron Taylor in the tournament. He's having a rough start here. Look at that. Marufuji's got a couple of bruises on his neck, but Marufuji's a winner tonight. Mr. Chute saying I'm banned? Or as Iron Taylor banned? I think he's saying the Iron Taylor's banned. All right, another 2 people with no points in the tournament. It's going to be Dryden Bane versus Brandon Styles. Dryden Bane lost to Price Sanders in his first match, while Brandon Styles lost in the first main event of the tournament when he lost to Mr. Tenoste Takeshita. Takeshita actually faces John later. That'll be a really good match. Tenoste Takeshita versus John. And Dryden Bane want to start things off with a huge knee, a jumping knee to the head of Brandon. Devin saying it feels good to take over a brand. Brandon, though, nice counter on Dryden Bane. Both men on a lockup. Big time lockup here between Brandon and Dryden Bane. Both men back each other up into the ropes. And a nice clean break from both men. Brandon, as soon as the referee backed away, punches him. Here comes Brandon off the ropes. A PK and a double stomp. Thanks, ref, though, for getting in the way of that. Cover here. And a kick out of 1 for Dryden Bane. And Brandon's going to slap him down to the floor here. Nice springboard from Brandon Styles. Styles into the cover here. It was a very close match, though, between Brandon and Tenoste Takeshita. I feel like if Brandon was able to hit one more big move, Brandon would have came away with the win, but Tenoste Takeshita was just able to hit that power drive knee in the spinning Michinoku driver, or the power broker for 3 and get that win. Nice kick for Brandon with the roll-up. Styles, second rope here. Comfortable area for Brandon. Styles, nice uppercut. Spinning uppercut off the second rope. Brandon covered for the win. Another kick out at 1. And now Brandon fighting. Oh, no, he missed the kick. I wonder what Brandon was going for there. Instead, kicks him in the knee. Smart move for Brandon. Go for the knee. Float over German suplex into a bridge. Surprised there's no rope break there, and yet there isn't a rope break called. I was a little surprised there was no rope break, but there was. Brandon caught Dryden Bane, going for a brainbuster. Brandon's got him up, and no. Dryden Bane with a chop block. Now get things started for Dryden Bane. Going for the shoulder of Brandon Styles. Even though that Dryden Bane has not won a match yet, you know the fans are always going to be on his side because he beat the House of Torture. Dryden Bane set up for a double underhook into a backbreaker. That'll hurt you a little bit. Double hook backbreaker, Dryden Bane to beat Brandon Styles. Oh, a close one, but 2. Close pin, but a kick out for Brandon Styles. But Dryden Bane's going to go for it. He's got him up in the air. Oh, what the hell? One-weighted angel. Oh, my God, he hit a one-weighted angel. Oh, Brandon kicked out of it. I'm shocked with that one. Pulled out a one-weighted angel? Dryden Bane, what the hell is this? Moonsault! I'm a little surprised that we just saw a one-weighted angel. Dryden Bane now going up top after hitting the second row moonsault. Oh, God, went for a 630, but Brandon got up. But Brandon, though, whoa, now he's tall with Hurricane Rana. I don't think Brandon was expecting this much high-flying and athleticism from Dryden Bane tonight. I mean, hell, that one-weighted angel shocked the hell out of me. Brandon, though, kicks him down low. Styles, roll up here. This is how he beat Evil. This is how Dryden Bane beat Evil. And a kick out for Dryden Bane. Styles. Oh, now he misses his springboard. Both men have missed a springboard tonight. Dryden Bane, springboard. Whoa, got caught into a powerbomb. Good counters from Dryden Bane and Brandon Styles. Oh, this is not looking good for Dryden Bane. Brandon's going to go for it. Styles. Tornado and Scary out of the corner. Used to high-flying, high-hitting guys. Whoa, both men went for something, but both men missed. Now they're back to their feet. Brandon throws them off the ropes. Styles leapfrogs over his head. Brandon caught him. German suplex toss. Used to beating the hell out of each other. Good counters for both guys here. Brandon's going for Styles cutter. And he got him. Styles cutter to Dragon Bane. Is this going to be 2 points for Styles? No, it will not be 2 points for Brandon Styles. Not enough. Styles. Oh, he's going for an ankle lock. Smart move. Styles, ankle lock applied. Styles to make Dragon Bane tap. He's tapped already in the tournament to Price, but not to this. And he lets go of the ankle lock. Brandon, though, again taunting Dragon Bane. Go combos for Brandon with these kicks. He's got to use them to his advantage. Roll up again. Styles, nice insecurity. Styles now finding his groove. Styles into the corners. Dragon Bane. Brandon going for him here. Oh no, the feet were up. The legs were up for Dragon Bane. Oh, he missed. Oh, he got caught with a hell of a shot by Brandon. Bane, though, is back to his feet. Styles, Pele kick. A Pele kick. That's got to do it. You have to think here. Yes, it will. Brandon Styles gets his first 2 points of the tournament over Dragon Bane. One lost to Cheshire, but he got his win tonight. You know, he had to work for it, though. Dragon Bane gave him a good fight. I'll give Dragon Bane some credit. He did. And Dragon Bane went and caught Brandon with a kick, and he went over in the corner. He missed, and then he made a knee right to the head from Brandon, and then a Pele kick for 3. Styles is now on the board. And I think his next opponent's going to be Bryce Sanders. Yeah, I think his next opponent's going to be Bryce Sanders or John. One of those two is going to be his next opponent. But Devin happy with the result to Brandon Styles getting on the board. Speaking of Devin, he's going to have to get his ass down to the ring for his next match. Devin's got Chase Bazana. Taylor's saying, since you're the leader of the pit, why don't you fight me? And Devin says, there's no point for me to fight you, Taylor. Devin's got to get his bum down to the ring. He's got Chase Bazana. Chase 2 points, and guess who he beat? Iron Taylor. He beat the Iron Taylor, but Devin lost in a huge upset to Alpha Wolf in his first match. So can Devin redeem himself after losing to Alpha Wolf, or is Devin going to fall to 0-2? If Devin loses here, then he's going to be having the same record as the Iron Taylor. And now a lockup here, Chase from behind, and Devin with the arm drag counter into a headlock. Taylor's saying that Devin's a chicken because he won't fight him. Another lockup between Devin and Chase here. See if we'll have any good counters, but no, Chase dragging him over to the ropes here. Referee might have to break this up, and yeah, wow, ref really had it. Oh, Devin, a throat shot from Devin on Chase. Chase not like that. Oh, a big punch to the referee. Referee had an elbow there from Chase as he went to hit Devin. Devin pulled the referee in the way. Chase blocking down Devin with his power. And a kick here. Here comes Chase. And now here comes Devin fighting back his own kicks. Devin will eat defeat there for Devin, but I don't think it's going to be the defeat of Chase right yet. Springboard for Devin. And now Devin on fire here. Devin's going to take advantage, pointing to the crowd. Devin stomping away right at the chest of Chase, the rookie Chase Bazana, who beat the Iron Taylor in night 1 with a tap-out victory with a Dragon Sleeper. That could maybe be the same fate for Devin, but right now Devin's looking good. Taylor says he loses, but I always come back. Well, you're down 0-2 so far. Dude is not Andre. No, Chase Bazana is not Andre Chase. Instead, Chase Bazana is better than Andre Chase. And he's younger than him, too. He's only 19. He's the youngest man in the tournament so far. At only 19 years old. Bazana, wait a minute. Crucifix caught Devin off guard. Crucifix cover here. And a kick out at 1. That's what Chase is good at. He's athletic. He has some power. He's got some resiliency to him, even though he's young. Devin will go now to the outside, now back into the ring. Devin Wait a minute here. Devin caught him. Oh, wait, no. He got caught instead. Chase caught him instead with a forearm. And a diving thrust kick caught Devin near the top of his head. Oh, the move that Devin did. Yeah, I figured that. Okay. Springboard. Nice. Springboard thrust kick by the rookie himself. And now Devin's now in trouble. Fisherman's Buster. So when we thought Devin was in control, Chase is fired right back. You cannot underestimate a rookie, and that's what Devin's doing right now. Next snap for Chase. I mean, that's why Taylor lost. Taylor lost because he underestimated Chase. Devin might be doing the same thing here. Back to their feet. Holy crap, Chase are almost halfway across the ring with a diving Hurricane Rana. Taylor's got to admit, the guys who beat me are better. I'm not ashamed of that. Hurricane Rana. Chase got him again with another Hurricane Rana. Cover to beat Devin. Ooh, close, but not enough to put away Devin just yet. But now Chase will go up for it. If he hits it, this might be game, set, match. Could be 4 points on the board. Bullets from the skies. Well, that sends Chase to 4 points. Wow, Chase Bazzana, the rookie, is on fire to start the tournament. 2 victories over 2 good opponents. The rookie is feeling great so far in this tournament. Has beaten both Devin and the Iron Taylor. He beat Taylor by tap out. He beats Devin by the pinfall. And this rookie's been something else so far to start off the tournament. Devin is also now 0-2, just like the man he was talking about, the Iron Taylor. Question will be, can Taylor and Devin get out of the basement? They're in the basement right now this block because they're 0-2. They're in the basement. Not looking good for Devin and Taylor. Devin says, for whatever reason, I just suck in tournaments. Well, I mean, Devin almost went undefeated in one tournament. I remember the last tournament we did for the M1, he was, what was it? He was 5-1 after the group stage, but he lost in the semifinals of the tournament. There's Mr. Amazing. Amazing saying, I'm here in the hospital. Mats will have a spine fusion tomorrow. Well, Amazing, you got the main event today, Mr. Amazing. Next up, Mike Watson versus Gabe Kidd. And I'll be right back and get some water. Alright, I'm back from getting some water and making sure my doors are locked for a reason. For reasons that are unexplained. Right now, though, Mike Mike Watson controlled against Gabe Kidd. Gabe, no points. Right now, he lost to Alex Starks in his first match. And Mike Watson, third person ever in the tournament's history to have won a matchup in this tournament by knockout. He won his match against John by superplexing him and breaking the ring with him. Oh, and a nice springboard splash. Yeah, he is the third person to ever win a tournament match here by a knockout. Taylor says he's not good at tournaments either. He's 0-2 right now. Same with Devin. Devin did have a great M1 last year, but he didn't make the finals. A 5-1 record in the group stage is pretty damn good. I'll give him credit for that, but he's not doing too well this year with losses over Alpha Wolf and Chase Bazana. But again, Devin still has time to catch up. He's only down by 2 victories, and all it takes for Devin is just get a couple wins under his feather. Same with Taylor. And they're right back into the fold. Watson back to his feet. Gabe misses the axe handle. Gabe Kidd, the winner of last year's tournament. That was his second victory in this tournament. The question will be, can Gabe win his third? And the first man to ever win back-to-back tournaments. Gabe, though, clapping the ears of Mike Watson. And now Gabe on the attack of Mike Watson. Gabe Kidd going to go for a double hook slam here. And Gabe hits him. Taylor says he loses in Cal's tournament. Well, those are Rumble tournaments. That's different, though, Taylor. And a kick at 2. I was going to say, Taylor, a Rumble tournament is way different than an M1 or a G1 Climax, Taylor. These matches, you actually have one-on-one matches. In Macau's, it's Rumbles. Mike Watson's in trouble because it's time to drill a hole from Gabe Kidd. Gabe might have just drilled Mike Watson through the ring. That could be it. Gabe could be on the board. No, kick out for Mike Watson. A.K.A. Brood Watson over in Shockwave Wrestling. He goes by Mike Watson over in the Temple Blaze universe. And over here, nice springboard from Mr. Gabe Kidd of the Death Riders. You'll see another member of the Death Riders later on as Corey Crichton will face Claudio Castagnoli. Gabe, top rope, diving punch. Taylor says, wow, me and Devin are equal. Can we choose the next people we fight? No, because the next fight that Devin and Taylor will be part of is a match between them. It'll be Taylor versus Devin on the next show, and whoever wins will be 1 and 2. Headbutt missed there by Mike Watson. He's in trouble. Big kick for Gabe. So yeah, it'll be Taylor versus Devin on the next show, which will most likely actually be tomorrow. It'll be between those two as both men are 0-2. Oh, nice clothesline for Mike Watson. Off the ropes, big back body drop. And Watson's going to hit a spine buster. Spinebuster Mike Watson go for the win, perhaps on Gabe Kidd. Watson to be the first man to 4 points in his block. Gabe trying to back up, but he can't. There's already one War Dog at 4. Will Gabe go to 2? Submission here, no, that's not a Cobra Clutch. That's a Camel Clutch. Camel Clutch on Gabe Kidd. Gabe's not tapping out, though. Watson releases his grip because he lost his hold. Ray Little saying that Watson has this. I don't know. This has been a good match, though. It's been pretty even. Watson with a cutter. Mike Watson might have just won here. Going to 4 points, perhaps. Oh, Gabe, though, just at 2. Watson's going to go for it. Gabe back to his feet. Gabe caught him, though. Gabe caught him with a roll-up. I think Watts was going for that double stomp, but he got caught. Just 1 second here, finishing the text message. Gabe, though, on the attack. Gabe Kidd covered. Gabe Kidd to go to 2 points here. Gabe. Ooh, close, but not enough. Taylor says, perfect. That's what I want. Me versus Devin. Yeah, but you got to win, though, Taylor. You got to win the match there, Iron Taylor. You have to win. That's what counts. Oh, roundhouse to the back of his head. Watson might have just got knocked out from a roundhouse kick to the back of his head from Gabe Kidd. Gabe's going to go for the Dr. Bomb. And the Dr. Bomb to Mike Watson. Cover for Gabe Kidd. And Gabe Kidd's on the board. the winner of last year's tournament, is on the board. 2 points for Gabe Kidd. Watson still is at 2 points, so Watson 1-1 and Gabe's 1-1 now. B block is getting more crowded with a bunch of people at 2 points. There's only, right now, currently 5 people with no points in the B block, but that's less than the A block. But Gabe Kidd, the winner of the 2024, is on the board. And Gabe's really good in these tournaments. He usually catches fire. He's hard to stop. Next up, Revenge versus Ozawa. Ozawa is at no points. He lost to Sawyer, while Revenge won his match against Tatsuya Endo. So we'll see if Revenge will be the second person in the A block to go to 4, or will Ozawa hit his first win. Sawyer has Joe Kenny later. That's going to be a really good match, Sawyer versus Kenny. And I know there's a lot of eyes going to be on that match against Sawyer and Joe Kenny. You also have Corey Crichton and Claudio, too. And you got Zach York and Marlon Starks. Lots of big matches here. Breakup. Oh, that's a cheap shot. I don't know if Revenge was thinking about that one. Cheap shot from Ozawa. That's what Jack Morris did to beat Christian Barton, was use some cheap shots. Oh, nice tornado shot by Ozawa. Ozawa, the international champion. He's not the only champion to be in this tournament with no points, but he might get on the board here soon. Ozawa, again, taunting Revenge. I don't know if that's a smart idea from Ozawa to be taunting Revenge like that. Wow. Brand says that was a cheap shot. Yeah, that was definitely a cheap shot from Ozawa. You know that Revenge did not like that one. Takes a little lockup. Ozawa would be going for it. Well, roll up here, Ozawa, and no kick out for Revenge. Revenge rolling him up here. And no kick out from Ozawa. And now, though, Revenge control. Good counter from Ozawa. Ozawa's going to go upstairs. Now he's going to the springboard zone. Ozawa's going to fly pretty much perhaps here soon. Waiting for Revenge to get back to his feet. Oh, needle ahead, Revenge. He's busted open too. Oh, yeah, he's bleeding bad. Oh, yeah, he's looking not good right now. Oh, he is cut. Gabe Kidd did. He won with a doctor bomb. But yeah, Revenge is cut bad. That knee must have caught him flush. Ozawa springboard missile dropkick. Beautiful. Oh, wait a minute. The lights have went out. What the hell? Oh, and there's Revenge. And you see his bloodied face. Revenge is just bleeding like a faucet right now from that knee. Because Revenge went to hit Ozawa off the apron. Ozawa caught him flush with his kneecap in the face. And Revenge is just a bloody mess. Oh, now these two are going to at it. Oh, God. Yeah, he got drilled. That's why he's busted open bad. He's got blood dripping down his forehead. It's even down to his nose right now. And now he's getting punched in the face. But look at that Revenge fighting back. And now Ozawa is a little cut from an elbow strike, but not as bad as Revenge is. Because Revenge is just a bloody mess. He's got blood on his they're dripping from the forehead. He's got blood on his cheek from that knee. Revenge firing back. Ozawa's back to his feet. Ozawa caught him with a gut shot. Not looking good. Big Ben edge on Revenge. That might do it. Close, but not enough. Oh, well, he's going to go up top. You know what this is? Second rope. Real Rebel off the second rope. Revenge kicked out because that wasn't the true version of it. It wasn't the real version of the Real Rebel. Because he would have went up top to do it. But no, it's not enough to put away Revenge. But again, Revenge is just a bloody mess. Oh, and a Michinoku driver. I mean, Revenge, if I'm Revenge, just call it quits, dude. Just call it quits. Let the match go. You're a bloody mess. Just lay down for Ozawa. Just fight for another day. Jeez Louise, Tornado and that's an Insiguri or spinning heel kick off the top of the ropes. Wait a minute here, roll up revenge. No, wait, Ozawa flipped him over. I think Ozawa has a little bit of his pants. He's got the pants hooked and Ozawa steals one. The leader of Team 2000X has just stolen one from Revenge. Revenge rolled him up and Ozawa countered him into his own roll-up and Ozawa had a little bit of the pants and he got 3. So both members of Team 2000X have won their match tonight. So it's a 2000X sweep here for them tonight. Morris got his win earlier against Barton, and now Ozawa beats Revenge. Really, what really scored that win for Ozawa was that friggin' knee to the head that just busted open Revenge bad. And you're going to, I think there's already doctors already at Revenge trying to help him get that wound cleaned up and everything like that, because that was an absolute brutal knee that he took earlier in that match that just cut him open so badly. Next up, Brooklyn Joker is going to be taking on Alex Starks. Starks at 2 points. He got the win over Gabe. Well, Brooklyn Joker, 0 points right now. He lost to Jun Akiyama. But knowing Brooklyn Joker, I would not be surprised if he gets on the board here tonight. Brooklyn Joker, I find, is one of those men that's hard to beat twice. And a big factor of that is when you look back at when him and Digital Dog were those Shockwave Wrestling Tag Team Champions, they were damn good. They hardly lost until they met Taylor and Marcus in the ring. Look at this here, Brooklyn Joker on the attack early on Alex Starks, the current Triple Crown champion. I know that if the Shockwave staff is watching, they would agree with me in what I was talking about with Brooklyn Joker. This here, headlock from Brooklyn Joker. I'm already getting reports backstage that the medical staff is already tending to Revenge after that hellacious knee that he took in the match. Yeah, I don't have shots of it because I don't really need to see pictures of Revenge being so bloodied, but he is getting some medical attention right now from what I hear. From that knee that he took from Ozawa that busted him. Probably one of the most bloodied scenes I've seen in this type of game, because he was just so bloodied after one shot to the face. And again, that's just what happens when your kneecap just connects to someone's forehead. He might have a broken nose, but it hit him in the forehead, so yeah, I don't think his skull is broken. I don't think anything in his forehead's broken, and there's a cheap shot. Cheap shot city here tonight, but Brooklyn Joker with a spinning back elbow. But yeah, I don't think his skull or forehead is broken. I think Ozawa just caught him flush so well that it cut him bad. Oh, went for a spinning back elbow, but Alex saw it coming, and he caught him with a drop kick. Blocked that spinning back elbow with his own counter. That's typical Alex, though. Brooklyn Joker kicks him down low. Brooklyn Joker rolls through. This is how Evil got pinned by Dragon Bane in a kick out for Alex Starks. Drop toe hold there. But yeah, Brandon, I would not be surprised if he has a little bit of a broken something, or he just has a bad wound. That's probably what he has right now, a pretty bad wound from that knee from Ozawa. Off the ropes. Oh, beautiful Hurricane Rana. I thought Brooklyn Joker was going for a drop kick. Now, from behind, lifts him up. Beautiful. Let's good attacks from Alex. That's what makes Alex great. Alex is just one of those dudes that's vicious. He's violent. He knows how to attack you. Back in the ring, referee almost got taken out there from Alex Starks. Shockwave saying that Starks is going to win over Brooklyn Joker. That's a surprise knowing who Mr. Amazing's with. Oh no! Oh, throwing him off the top of the ropes and landing Brooklyn Joker right on his shoulder. Oh, that might do it, and no, Brooklyn Joker kicked out, but oh, that was a brutal throw off the top of the ropes from the Triple Crown champion, tossing Brooklyn Joker right on his shoulder. That's why Alex is so good. That's how he beat Gabe Kidd, right there. He threw Gabe Kidd off the top of the ropes, and Gabe landed on his shoulder. Gabe kicked out, then immediately Alex put him in an armbar, and Gabe tapped. I'll just show you how great of a limb targeter that Alex Starks is. He is just damn good at going after your arms. Back in the ring, it's Brooklyn Joker. Good kick to the knee again. Brooklyn Joker looking to roll him up again. Brooklyn Joker's got another roll-up, but a kick out for Alex Starks. Brooklyn Joker, a springboard Pele kick. Starks, though, now in trouble, getting attacked in the knee by Brooklyn Joker. Smart for Brooklyn Joker. He wants to make a comeback and beat Alex and get on the board. You know, Amazing Sawyer watching this and wants Brooklyn Joker to join them at 2 points. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait. Brooklyn Joker has taken off a turnbuckle pad. The turnbuckle pad has been taken off right now. Starts, though, caught with an incendiary strike. But yeah, we have a turnbuckle that's exposed. Referee, though, doing his job. Thank God. Well, that might have to come into play later on. Oh, God, what is this? A version of a bad luck fall there on Alex Starks. Brutal move for Brooklyn Joker. Shut up, computer. Oh, God, Alex is thrown over the barricade. Oh, no, he got thrown over the barricade. We're outside. Remember, we have a count of 20 to work with. These two have to be careful. Fireman's carry. These two got to be careful. They have a count of 20 to work with, so we might have a count-out happen. Heck, it could be even worse. We might see a double count-out. That would be insane. That would be the second ever double count-out we have had in this tournament's history if that does happen. Starks attacking that leg of Brooklyn Joker. These two beating the hell out of each other on the floor. But they need to be cautious of the count. We're almost halfway to a 20. We are almost halfway to a double count-out here. They need to be careful. Starks, though, leaping over the barricade. He might actually try to win this by count-out. He's going to try to win this by count-out, that little bastard. Oh, no, I don't think he's going to win by count-out now. If he broke the count. These two still fighting outside of the ring. Oh, now going for his shoulder again. Oh, blocked. Well, that shoulder's hurting, though. Oh, God. Shoulder breaker. A shoulder breaker on the floor by Alex Starks. Starks going for the arm again, but he's blocked. Brooklyn Joker's going to go over the barricade. And now finally both men are going to go back into the ring. Brooklyn Joker trying to get some energy back. Oh, he got kicked. He got caught with a kick to the head. Insiguri. That will do it. Alex Starks. 4 points. First person in the block to get 4 points. So 2 wins for Alex. Oh, I fucked that up. Hit the wrong button on my computer. But Alex Starks. 2 victories so far for the Triple Crown champion with both wins over Gabe Kidd and Brooklyn Joker. Some big wins for Alex early on in the tournament. The Triple Crown champion again proving why he is a champion here. Alright, next is a big one. This is a huge one. Again, this is some more big stuff going on with the Death Riders and Corey Crichton and Joe Kenny of them. Claudio Castagnoli versus Corey Crichton. Some more brutal battles between the Death Riders and MSW here. World champion Corey Crichton versus Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli beat Joe Kenny. Corey beat the injured Kazuko Nakajima, who got replaced early tonight by Zach York. So who's going to win this big match of the A block? World champion Corey Crichton or Claudio Castagnoli? Corey, nice springboard dropkick on Claudio. Claudio beat Kenny with a big uppercut. I mean, it was a massive uppercut on Joe Kenny. I don't think Kenny was expecting it. We'll see what will happen between these two here tonight. Either Claudio or Corey will be at 4 points. And that's a huge, it's a huge should. And he should win this, but who knows? It's Claudio. You never know. Claudio hits a big springboard on Corey Crichton. So a little back and forth between Claudio Castagnoli and Corey Crichton. Corey did have a little bit of trouble during that match against Kazuko Nakajima. He still won, of course, with some triple power bombs. But Nakajima gave him a good fight. And, oh, there's the power of Claudio. Claudio, whoa! Lifting and just tossing Corey Crichton in the air. And Claudio just ramming his boot into the ribcage of Corey. That power is why Claudio is a dangerous man right there. Claudio figuring out what happened there. Wait a minute, Corey floated over, neck breaker. Good move for Corey. Can't underestimate Claudio. That is true. You cannot underestimate Claudio Castagnoli. That's what Joe Kenny did, and that's what made Claudio a victory over Joe Kenny on night 1. Top rope is Corey Crichton. Crichton. Diving crossbody. Nice one off the top for Corey, the world champion. Claudio into a cover to beat... Or no, not Claudio. Corey into a cover to beat Claudio, but 2 count. Corey's got to hit his big stuff if he wants to win this. Exactly. I hope Corey watched that. Yeah. Claudio now in trouble. Corey's on fire. Is Corey going to go for it? No, instead he knees him right in the ribs. Big boots and shots to Claudio Castagnoli. Corey's going to try to lock it in here. Can he lock it in? He's got it locked in. Is Claudio going to submit? Will he submit to Corey? No, he will not. An escape by Claudio, and a senton right to the back. Right into the gut of Corey Crichton. Claudio on the attack. This is not what Corey Crichton wants. He got out of it very fast. And now Claudio fighting back against the world champion. Deadbolt suplex almost right there on Corey Crichton. There's a half deadbolt suplex from Claudio Castagnoli. Right now, Castagnoli is bringing the fight to Corey Crichton. Uh-oh. Neutralizer time on Corey Crichton, and a neutralizer to Corey. Claudio Castagnoli, is he going to beat Corey Crichton? Ooh, 2.5, but not enough to defeat Corey. Claudio got close off of that neutralizer, but not enough. Oh, what is this? Claudio. Oh, they got with that power bomb. A double hook into a power bomb. That might do it. Claudio to win. Oh, Corey at 2 powers out. That was close. Claudio, a couple of close counts, but Corey kicks out of both. Neutralizer to that double hook into a power bomb, but not enough to beat him. Oh, and a big sliding clothesline. That was a dangerous clothesline from Claudio. Now 1 from Crichton. Claudio and Crichton back and forth here. This has been a good one between these two. Corey locking a crossface. What a rope break. That long legs of Claudio Castagnoli working out to his favor. Crichton springboard. Claudio now in the center. Corey's calling him up to his feet here. Corey Crichton. Missile drop kick. Corey was thinking something. He's calling on Claudio. He's in the corner. Look out here. Corey sliding drop kick to the ribs at Claudio. Claudio moved out of the way. Claudio, what the hell is this? Bang! What a clothesline. Who would have thought that Claudio would have pulled that one out of his shoulders? That was an absolute hell of a move from Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, now he's spinning him. And a spin on Corey. That was a rebound lariat there by Claudio Castagnoli. Hey, referee, can you move out of the way, please? The camera. Corey, though, was not expecting that. Corey with a counter. Crichton's going for the super kick. You have to think if he hits it, it's game over for Claudio. Bang! That super kick to Claudio Castagnoli. Will that be enough to give Corey the win? And it will. Corey Crichton, world champion now to 4 points, but Claudio gave him a good fight, but still enough for a Corey Crichton victory. A couple of stairs in that match for Corey, but he got the win. So far, Corey's beaten 2 people, even though one of them was an injury. Even though one of them was injured, he beats Claudio here tonight in a good match. Crichton's still on top. He joins Chase on top of the A block. That actually would be a pretty good match. Chase, Bazana, and Corey. I'll pause this just for a second. I got to set up the other matches, but I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to set up the matches here. I just had to pause the stream, so just give me a minute or two, and I'll have the other matches set up. Alrighty. Back out here now for the second part of the show. B block matchup. It's going to be Tenosuke Takeshita versus John. Should be a pretty good one between these two. Tenosuke Takeshita, he beat Brandon Styles in the first main event of the show, of this tournament, beating Brandon Styles in a good matchup. And John lost by knockout to Mike Watson, who he lost his match earlier to Gabe Kidd. Yeah, Brandon, I agree with him. This should be a good one in a brawl. We'll see if Takeshita will go to 4 points and join Alex Starks in the 4-point part of the B block, or is he just going to be in 2? Of course, you got other great matches in this part, like this one here. Jun Akiyama and Blaze McCoy. You got that main event between Price and Mr. Amazing. You got Sawyer versus Kenny. You got some great matches. Actually, I don't even remember. Did I set up Kenny versus Sawyer? I'm going to have to look that back. If not, I might have to swap those two with a couple around, if you don't mind. Not the main event, but the match before the main event. I might have to swap that. I have to take a look, but we'll see. Big splash by John. John, no points. No say attached to 2. So there'll at least be 2 people in Block B with at least 4 or 3. Actually, there'll be potentially could be 4 people in Block B with 4 points after tonight. Depends on the matches here in the second part. Big DDT by Tenosuke Takeshita, member of the G1 Climax 35. He's got a hell of a first match, though, in that tournament. Saturday against Gabe Kidd. Big German suplex by the Alpha. No Doc Callis for Tenosuke Takeshita. No Inoki for Takeshita. Another big German suplex. Well, the power by the Alpha on John, just lifting him up for easy suplexes. And a third one. 3 Germans, but not even a 1 count. Not even a single 1 count off those 3 back-to-back-to-back German suplexes. And now a camel clutch to John. John immediately, though, getting right out of that submission. Like, he got out of it so fast. And now Takeshita's the one in trouble here. Takeshita just lifted right to the back of John, just squeezing the back of Takeshita right near his neck. And just drops some ribs first. John's like 7 feet tall. If you're going to take a drop like that from John, you're going to feel it. Takeshita, though, fighting back here against John. Not looking too good for John. Takeshita, off those triple Germans, feels like he's been the man so far. Oh, the power, a blue thunder bomb by Takeshita. Tenosuke Takeshita to beat John. No. They blew thunder bomb, but not enough. And uh-oh. Takeshita got him. Tenosuke Takeshita to beat John. This is how it beats Styles. Oh, just barely. Woo, just barely a 2 count. Woo, that was really close. It was like a 2.8 or a 2.9 off that kick out for John. Surely, I thought it was game, set, match Takeshita, but no. What a big clothesline by Tenosuke Takeshita. What is Takeshita going for here? Off the ropes. Tenosuke Takeshita dives on John. Oh my god, but John got right back up. Oh my god, John stood right back up after taking that dive. John, with no fear right there, stood right back up after taking that suicide dive and a powerbomb on the floor. I don't even know if Takeshita even knows what just happened. I'm shocked that John got right back to his feet after taking that suicide dive. That was insane. John right back up from that dive. And Styles is saying that John's pissed. I would not be surprised. Right now, though, these two fighting on the floor. Remember, they have a count of 20 to work with. John throws Takeshita back in the ring. John back up to his feet. Takeshita is as well. Takeshita caught the DDT from John. And now John's the one that's on fire. John going for the power bombs. Can he do it? No, Takeshita blocked him. Can also say Takeshita blocking John off the power bombs. A good counter for John. A little surprise and a nice kick to the arm. Big stomp to that arm by John. Yeah, there's the power. Right to the back of Terrell-say Takeshita. John, just stomps right on it. Oh, no. No. John, it's over 7 feet tall, is up top. Big splash off the top of the ropes. Good God, that might have been the end of the career of Terrell-say Takeshita. This is over. He hits it, down goes Takeshita. John to win the match. Oh, and he kicked out. Takeshita somehow kicked out of that. I don't know how he did. Splashed, and oh God, here we go. Here we bloody go now. These two firing off shots to each other. We remember the last time John did this, and that was with Yoshihiro Takayama. These two beat the crap out of each other. These punches and slaps. And then we have chops involved. John saying, "Hit him, come on!" And he baited Takeshita into that, but Takeshita caught him. Good God, these two back and forth. John blocked him. Here we go. John and Takeshita back and forth, back and forth. Here we go, just slugging themselves. Takeshita caught the forearm shot. Takeshita caught John. John's in trouble. Takeshita got him with it again. Terrell-say Takeshita. John again. John again kicks out of that driver again. Takeshita kicking John, going for the brain buster. He's got him up in the air. Can he get him over? No, he can't. Takeshita blocks him. Clothesline. Takeshita feeling himself. The kick. Oh, it's blocked. John blocked him. And John's got a Boston Crab. Submission to Takeshita. Takeshita, though, he's not tapping out. And also, Takeshita not giving up. But John, he knows he's a move away from winning this. Going for those triple power bombs. There's one. A second. And a third. And now John's going to pick him up. He's going to set him up for the ride. On the ropes goes Takeshita. John. Nope, counter Takeshita. John absorbs the impact. Bang! Just sends Takeshita for a ride. John, the cover. And that is all she wrote. John's on the board. Beats Konosuke Takeshita. 5 that John got right back up from. That changed the whole match. It changed the whole match. That's what happened. He took the dive, and he absorbed it. He got up, and the whole match changed from there. So John's now at 2 points. All right, next up, it's going to be Kazuki Fujita and Tatsuya Endo. Endo at 0 points, lost to Revenge. Fujita's at 2. He beat Maruichi Marufuji. So is Kazuki Fujita going to join Chase Bazana and Corey Crichton near the top of the block with 4 points, or is Tatsuya Endo going to get his first win of the tournament? Style says that's why I don't piss off John. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. These two are a little familiar with each other. They have faced off before. So a nice clean breakup here by Endo and Fujita, but here comes Endo. Endo was definitely not expecting that from Revenge, as he was expecting Pierce Perch. Wait a minute here, roll up by Fujita. Nice counter by Endo. Now both men kicked out. Fujita gains a big clothesline by Tatsuya Endo. Endo kind of baited him into that one. Knows his little stuff. Right to the eyes by Tatsuya Endo. So I was saying he has another character that's taller than John. I would say John's probably even better than that guy. Fujita with a back suplex to Endo to the apron of the ring. That's what Fujita excels in. Being brutal, being aggressive. That's how he beat Maruichi Marufuji. He was just so aggressive in that match. Beating down Marufuji, slams the head of Endo off the apron. I mean, Endo would definitely love to win this match because Ozawa won his match earlier. He's two into a lockup right here. Another lockup between Endo and Fujita. Both back in the ropes. Referee trying to separate him. Ooh, and a cheap shot by Tatsuya Endo. That would just piss off Kazuki Fujita even more, though. And I don't think you want to face a pissed off Kazuki Fujita. Headlock by Fujita. He's going to use his amateur wrestling background as advantage. Good counter, though, by Endo with a drop toe hold. And now Endo, the body slam. Oh, but Fujita fighting back here. Fujita with that shoulder tackle. That shoulder tackle right to Endo. Fujita, though, whoa! Hits a diving double axe handle that hits Endo on the apron of the ring. Yeah, that's a good question, Brandon. We had a decent amount of cheap shots today. Now Fujita's going to fly out of the ring here. Fujita will go after Endo here on the floor. Kazuki Fujita with a headbutt. Now Endo's busted open. Instead, Endo was playing possum, waiting for Fujita to go after him. Kazuki Fujita's caught. Canadian Destroyer to the outside of the ring. That looked brutal for Kazuki Fujita. With that absolute disgusting Canadian Destroyer on the outside of the ring. Endo up top. Instead, Fujita's back inside. Endo went for it. No, stop. Endo trying to escape, and he does. Fujita's going for that torture rack into that power bomb. Can he get it? A burning bomb could be coming up. Or actually, it's a star bomb. Star bomb could be coming up here. And he drills him with it. Has Endo gotten on the board? A 1 count? Okay, wow, 1 count. Endo was saying to the referee, "Are you serious? Are you sure that's just a 1 count?" A big-time kick out by Kazuki Fujita off at 1 and 0 and knee right into the rib cage of Tatsuya Endo. That was a vicious kick out at 1 by Kazuki Fujita. Now a chop to the chest. Endo the clothesline. Big one, another rebound clothesline. Fujita right back to his feet, though, and now here we go. You do not want to get into this exchange here with Kazuki Fujita, but Endo is showing him off right here. Fujita's just saying to hit him, and then he baited him right into it. That's what you'd expect from Kazuki Fujita. Fujita's now found himself in their gear, and Endo is busted open. Yeah, he's busted open. There's blood dripping near his nose. These two firing off shots after shots. Endo trying to fight back. You gotta always be careful. Oh, Fujita caught him with a forearm, and here we go. Kazuki Fujita and Tatsuya Endo beating the hell out of each other. Oh, both men bumped into each other on that exchange. Endo went for it. He's caught. Thrown off the ropes. Kazuki Fujita, big clothesline. What a clothesline. Kazuki Fujita. Oh, but Endo at 2. Grab the bottom rope. I don't know if the referee even called for the ropes. Uh-oh. Sleeper hold. Sleeper. Fujita's got it locked in. Endo trying to escape, and he did. That clothesline definitely does not help the blood of Endo. Endo, though, rolls through, going for that submission hold. That roll through into a brutalizer. He's got it locked in. Fujita trying to hang on, and he taps out to Endo. Endo's on the board with his first 2 points, and he had to fight for it. Grab that bottom rope to stay alive off that big-time clothesline. Then he escapes the sleeper, kicks him in the gut, puts him into the submission, and he gets the tap out for the win. Tatsuya Endo on the board. I want to see, did I put in that match between Kenny and Sawyer? If I didn't, I'll have to change it after this. Alright, game, can you load, please, though? I'd like that. Actually, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to have to change that after this. Oh, no, I'll do it after Zach York and Marlon starts, but that's alright. I can always do that. All right, Blaze McCoy versus Jonah Akiyama. Both men 2 points so far in the tournament. Akiyama beat Brooklyn Joker, and Blaze McCoy beat Christian Barton. So both men at 2 points currently right now as we speak. Akiyama went for a clothesline. He got caught big time with a kick. Now DDT from Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy off a DDT early on and a kick out for Akiyama. All the power. This is what McCoy will have over Akiyama is the power and the size too at that. But Akiyama's got the technicability and the experience over Blaze McCoy here. He really just shots the forehead of Jun Akiyama. Oh, look at these punches too by Blaze McCoy, going right aggressive into this matchup is Blaze McCoy, but don't want it too aggressive against a veteran. But Blaze McCoy catches him off guard. Nice. A little spinning forearm, jumping spinning forearm by Blaze McCoy. And the over-aggressiveness continues for Blaze McCoy. So he's got to do if he wants to win, he's got to stay on Akiyama. And an elbow to the back of his head. Not only that, a bald head at that too. Akiyama's no hair. So it's just all right to the back of his head. Up in the air. Akiyama though escaping. Jun Akiyama escaping that one. And now goes for that leg. He beat Brooklyn Joker with that wrist clutch exploder suplex, the move that he invented. Can you do that tonight too to Blaze McCoy? Who knows? But a diving clothesline on the floor. Jonah Akiyama's found himself a new gear right now. And an averted lifting DDT. Couldn't even say it properly there for a second. Blaze McCoy thrown near the steps, but doesn't go into them. Akiyama! Oh! That did not look good from a Blaze McCoy standpoint, but it's right back up and kicks him right in the head. That was a Saito suplex if I ever saw one from Jun Akiyama. That was a brutal one to Blaze McCoy. I'm surprised Blaze got right back up from it. Oh, sorry for the yawn there. Now this half figure four now locked in. Going for that leg and an elbow to that leg. Blaze McCoy, little call with a knee to the head by Jun Akiyama. A little face smasher there for Jun Akiyama. Oh no, now an armbar. Armbar applied to Blaze McCoy. Blaze trying to roll out of it. And he does. Blaze McCoy rolling out of the armbar, but how's his arm? That'll be the question. How's that arm after the armbar? And a nice takedown. Blaze could be faint. No, I thought he was going up top and say he's going for a springboard. Blaze McCoy got him with the kick. But smart moves for Jun Akiyama, rolling to the apron. You can't get pinned on the apron or the outside of the ring. Smart for Jun Akiyama. Oh, this is smart though. Lifts him right over the ropes and slams him right into his back with a fist. Now looking good for Akiyama. Blaze McCoy. He's going to pull him in the corner. You know what that was set up. Body slam. And then he will go up top. And Blaze McCoy still not really going for the win here. I'm shocked. Instead, calls him up to his feet. Blaze McCoy diving clothesline. A diving clothesline to Jun Akiyama. Oh, not enough though. It's not enough to beat him. Oh, here we go. Fisherman's Buster coming up. Drills him. Fisherman's Buster with the legs, with the fingers locked into the legs. That is 3. Blaze McCoy's defeated the legend Jun Akiyama. He's at 4 points. 4 points for Blaze McCoy early on in the tournament. Good one for Blaze McCoy. He's doing pretty well so far. And a little Blaze McCoy spin-a-rooney here tonight. Blaze is the only person who's allowed to have that name. Shut up, Blaze. And besides, Blaze McCoy spells his name differently than yours. Okay, next matchup. Zach York's going to get his first taste of the M1 here tonight. He's going against Marlon Starks. Starks at 0 points. Lost his first match of the tournament to the rookie Jelon Morrison. And Morrison will have a match later on. He's going to be facing Alpha Wolf. Here we go. It's going to be York and Starks. Already Zach York. He's representing the injured Kazuko Nakajima. Nakajima was injured during his match with Corey Crichton. And Zach won a Battle Royal earlier tonight to get the opportunity to replace Nakajima. Well, let's hear roll up from Marlon Starks. Starts to beat Zach. Nope, Zach rolls through. Good move by Zach. Oh, wait, though, Marlon transitioning his own to a backslide here. No, it's kicked out at 1 by Zach York. Now lock up as it's changed. Blaze says, no, I'm never shutting up. Okay, well, you getting thrown out of the building. Headlock, Zach York. York starts. Starts got his own headlock now. Zach trying to transition out of it, and he does. Nice back suplex from Zach York. A former international and tag team champion here. Oh, Zach going for that leg. Using Marlon's own tactics against him here. Wait, no. Whoa, another nice pin here from Marlon. Starks rolling it through, but no. Lots of good transitions here between Zach York and Marlon Starks, and right to Zach's back. Goes those knees on Marlon Starks. Now knee drop there to Zach York. York, though, back to his feet. Caught Marlon a nice kick to the head. Beautiful kick for Zach York off the springboard. York went for another kick, but he missed. Spinning toe hold. A nice spinning toe hold now applied by Marlon. Of course, if you're Jackson Banks, you know he uses that move. Zach, though, back to his feet. Marlon throws him off the ropes. Marlon starts, leaps over his head. Marlon, drop toe hold. Starts into a cover to beat Zach York here. No, kick out. Smart move going for the legs of Zach, yeah. Well, again, it's Marlon. He's a leg breaker. Counter Zach York. York, oh, nice springboard. There's the Zach York I know now. York throwing him around here. Zach on the attack. York off the ropes. Nice kick to the head. Zach's feeling it. You know, he's definitely going to be feeling it after winning that Battle Royal earlier. He wants to get on the board early. Zach has Marlon up on his shoulders. Oh, what a Project Champa-like powerbomb backbreaker. No, a kick out from Marlon. Zach just on the attack. That does rhyme, surprisingly. Zach again going for Marlon's legs. Using Marlon's own strategy against him. Zach throwing him off the ropes. York. No, went for it, but he couldn't get it. Marlon. Body slam. And into that neck snap. Classic Marlon Starks right there with that one. Out of the floor goes Zach York to escape Marlon. Oh, but Zach was baiting him into it. Zach was baiting him into it. In a burning hammer. Zach baited Marlon to chase him out of the outside of the ring, and he caught him big time with the burning hammer. Zach going up top. Zach York. Calling Marlon get up here. Zach York. Nice diving thrust kick. Zach York can get on the board. Zach. No, Marlon at 1. He kicked out of a burning hammer and then a diving thrust kick. But not enough to beat him here. York, bang, forearm to the head, ripcord into a rolling kick. Zach York, as he just won his first match here in the M1 25. Oh, Marlon at 2. He got caught. Oh, he got caught. Zach went for the standing shooting star, was caught by Marlon Starks. Starks dropped hold. Oh, Marlon went for the legs, but Zach got up a little bit too early. Off the ropes again. Marlon ducks under. Starks, leapfrogs. Oh, drop kick to the knee. There's that drop kick to the knee. Starts to beat Zach York. Oh, and there's 3. Oh, ref. Come on, referee. Damn you, 2K. Zach York had his hand on the ropes. Referee counted 3 instead. And Marlon's going to be credited with the win, despite the controversy there. That sucks. That sucks big time for Zach York. Getting screwed out of that one by the official. Official didn't even see it. I think all the ref was doing was looking at Marlon. Marlon was blocking the ref's way. So the ref could not see Zach's hand on the bottom rope. Because of that, that helped the win there for Marlon Starks. And so now he's on the board. And yeah, Zach's arguing with the referee, and the ref's telling him, I don't know what to tell you, I didn't see anything. Next up, Baron Von Farkas versus Marcus Kane. Then after this, I'm going to do Kenny versus Sawyer. But Marcus versus Farkas here. Almost rhymes. Let's see who's going to win this one here tonight. Between the current X Division champion, Marcus King, and then Baron Von Farkas. Marcus, the former MSW World Champion, lost it in the Elimination Chamber match, but he's going to get a rematch for that title against Jamie York on the next MSW. But yeah, after this will be Joe Kenny versus Sawyer. And there'll be Jalon Morrison and Alpha Wolf, and then the main event of Mr. Mason and Price Sanders. Count early on for Marcus King. Marcus didn't lose the title on a one-on-one. He got that chamber and it was down to a triple threat. You know that Marcus will be eyeing to get that one-on-one with Jamie York for that MSW World title. So it's actually funny enough, I don't even think it was Jamie that actually eliminated Marcus from the match. Marcus, though, missed that big-time springboard. And there's the power of Farkas. That's what Farkas will have. Wouldn't be surprised if Jamie paid the ref to screw over Zach. Ooh, that'd be interesting if that's why Zach York lost. I mean, yeah, Marlon and Jamie technically do have a little bit of a history. When Marlon was working for Malcolm Payne-Gilly in the real MSW. There's a kick out, though, or not Malcolm, Bobby Sitzkiller in the real MSW. Oh, there's those knees. Right to that leg. Right, those shots right in that leg of Farkas. Smart move for Marcus King to go for that leg. You know, though, Farkas is the one in trouble. Marcus, who did win the X Division title last night, beating 7 other dudes in a barroom brawl to win that title. Won a qualifying 4-way match, which was a pretty good one. He fought Terry Funk as the last 2 in that match. Farkas moved out of the way of the springboard. Baron drops the elbow. It tosses. Now, off the rope. Boom! What the hell is going on with my... There you go. Just my cat stretching out for some reason. There's a kick out. Drops him on the ropes. Good one for Baron. I'll be right back, by the way. I gotta do some more water. Alright, got my water. Now we're back into the swing of things. Marcus, nope, caught by Farkas. Marcus, I think, was going for a belly-to-belly, but he's blocked by Baron. Baron's caught Marcus, he's got him up the air. I think he was going for a powerbomb. No, instead transitions to the alley-oop. I think Marcus is trying to escape, but Farkas baited him into it. And down the corner, Farkas is going for that pounce. No, instead, body slam to Marcus King. Baron, second rope. Marcus is down first, drills him with an elbow off the second rope. Farkas is calling for the end. He beat Marcus on the board. Here he goes, the power slam. Farkas hits the running power slam. He beat Marcus King. Oh, close, but no, nice. That was a very close 2 count. Farkas, splash off the top. Wait, Marcus is back to his feet. How? I don't know how he is back to his feet already. Marcus still capitalizing off the counter. Wait, whoa, roll up. Marcus into a clutch here. What the heck? Marcus rolling over the clutch here. Ooh, close kick out again right before 2. Well, Marcus does want to be here, though, in the corner. Farkas. Oh, that pounce. Marcus, is he beaten there by Baron von Farkas? Oh, no. It's not enough to defeat Marcus King tonight. Ooh, crossface, though. This could do it. Right into the crossface. Marcus trying to escape. Oh, and he passes out. Marcus King passes out to the crossface of Farkas after eating that pounce. Baron von Farkas is on the board. The former world champion beats Marcus King. He lost to Mr. Amazing, but this time he beats Marcus. Alright, now I gotta set up Kenny versus Sawyer. Just give me a minute here. Alrighty, now I can go back to what we were doing. Alright, next up, Sawyer versus Kenny. With all the recent stuff that's going on with Mr. Amazing joining up with Sawyer, this is going to be an interesting one. Kenny to be looking to take out his aggression on Sawyer. Kenny and Sawyer now. Sawyer blocking Kenny, now getting to a transition. Then after this is Jalen Morrison and Alpha Wolf in the semi-main event. Of course, your main event of Amazing versus Price. And then after that, I'll get this uploaded and I'll be on my way. Kenny, though, still got him in that transition. Nice side headlock for Joe. Oh, that's standing up now. Sawyer versus the GOAT. Brandon's calling Joe Kenny the GOAT. I don't think Kenny's the GOAT. I still think Corey Crichton has Joe Kenny beaten in some things. Of course, to include all wrestling, then it's, of course, Mitsuharu Misawa. Oh, there's a nice back elbow for Joe. Kenny and Sawyer again with a lockup. Oh, and Kenny uses his power. These two again locking up. Can't budge. Kenny with hammerlock. Great transition for Joe. Joe's got in the arm again. Oh, snapping it. Sawyer just cannot get out of this chain wrestling of Joe Kenny. It's smart for Joe. There's Sawyer. That was his own hammerlock to Joe. Can Kenny escape is the question. Joe's on his knee. Now he's back up to his feet. Kenny still in that hammerlock of Sawyer. There's Kenny. There's Classic Joe. These two transitioning back, forth, back, forth. And he's got in the arm, transitioning near the other side of the ring. Still jarring for position. Oh, Kenny holds him. Kenny drops him. And Sawyer counters. Kenny 0 points, lost Claudio Castagnoli. Sawyer. What the hell is that just girl? I don't know. But Sawyer at 2 points beat Ozawa. Wait a minute, Sawyer already. A DDT. Sawyer with a DDT already. That might do it. Sawyer might have just beaten Joe Kenny off a DDT. That was fast. Sawyer. No, Kenny at 2. Sawyer catches Kenny off guard with the DDT, but not enough to get the win. Kenny with Exploder. Or T-Bone, everyone call it. Now Kenny's the one that's in control. Joe. Fighting back. Kenny. Going for a pile driver. No, power bomb. Big power bomb for Joe. Kenny's going for a spear. And Kenny, no, he missed. Joe misses a spear. And Sawyer moved out of the way of that spear. Kenny, back elbow by Sawyer. Sawyer beat Kenny. No, 1 count. And I don't think Kenny was expecting Sawyer to move out of the way of the spear. And he moved all right. Sawyer calling up Kenny. Diving double axe handle. Sawyer in complete control right now over Joe. Here on the floor. Driving his DDT in his leg on the floor. Pop up. Oh no, to a Hurricane Rana. Kenny, I thought he called him the power bomb, but no. Called him the Hurricane Rana instead. Sawyer and Kenny beating each other up on the floor. Remember, they've kind of 20 to work with. That's a dangerous elbow right to his back. Now Sawyer. What will Sawyer go for here on the floor with Kenny? He's got Kenny where he wants him. Throws him back in. Sawyer taunting at Joe Kenny, saying that he's done soon. He's going to beat him. Sawyer. Kenny caught it. Wait, no, Sawyer, the springboard. Sawyer, second rope. Diving leg drop. A diving leg drop off the second rope. And that will get the job done. Sawyer beats Kenny. He's now up to 4. Right? And you gotta believe if you're Mr. Amazing, you're pretty happy with that victory for Sawyer. So Kenny, Taylor, Devin, and Zach York, the only people left in Block A with no points. Sawyer with a big win over Joe Kenny. Best G1 Climax match of all time. That'd probably most likely be Kenny Omega and Tatsuya Naito from 27. Semi-main event here. Alpha Wolf, Jalon Morrison. Both men here, 2 points. Both impressed in their first match. And then after this be the big main event of Amazing versus Sanders. I don't know, I might have some I don't think I'll have actually commentary during Price and amazing? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Here, Mr. Morrison and Alpha Wolf missed early on for Jalon Morrison. This will be a very high-flying, speedy match. Because these two are high flyers. Now that Wolf going right for that leg. Morrison beat Starks in his first match, while Alpha Wolf upset at Devon. Roll through here. And right for that rib cage of Morrison. Here's Alpha Wolf. Wolf will have the experience, of course. Oh, standing moonsault. Beautiful from Alpha Wolf. He's doing all the high-flying maneuvers on Morrison here, and only missed. That's if he's going to come back and win, that's what he's got to do. The corner is Morrison, now the chops. Now again, smart moves by Alpha Wolf, going for the whole body of Morrison other than just one part. Oh, that was a hellacious chop. Morrison getting choked here in the corner. Ref might have to get in there, but he doesn't. Whoever wins this will join Sawyer, Chase Bazana, and Corey Crichton at the top of A block. No, not looking good for Morrison. Definitely not looking good. Here we go. Alpha Wolf setting him up for it. Leaping up over the top of the ropes. In the superplex. So far, so good for Alpha Wolf. That's the hybrid. I was going to say high flying, but I said hybrid instead. High flying abilities of Alpha Wolf. Again, Morrison just has no answers for Alpha Wolf. Morrison has not done very much here in this matchup. Got a 1 count though. And if anything's going to help Morrison get back in the matchup, it's that resiliency of his. Off the ropes, Morrison. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Well, that did the job done. No, another 1 count for the kid. But Wolf's on fire. Alpha Wolf going to throw Morrison off the ropes. Whoa, he went for a headbutt. I think he got caught. Yeah, he did. They bumped into each other, but here comes Morrison. Jalon Morrison, there's his athletic ability with the elbow smash. Not looking good for Alpha Wolf. The kid is feeling it, and Jalon Morrison won his first match in this company, beating Marlon Starks. He's on for his second win in a row. Stunners him into the ropes, sends Alpha Wolf to the floor. Morrison getting back some energy here. Getting some blood back in the body, but he's caught with a running elbow strike. Morrison's back to his feet, big elbow to the head. Alpha Wolf with a kick, going for a power bomb, and no, it's blocked. Good counter by Morrison. Now Morrison. Oh, he's doing something for the elbow. He hit that elbow. No, Wolf's back to his feet already. Morrison up in the air. Oh, wasteland. And now in the corner is Morrison. Morrison doesn't want to be there. He got superplex from there earlier. And now an axe handle right to his back. Now Wolf. Got him by the hand. Look at this classic luchador moves by Alpha Wolf. What will that put away Morrison? No. A springboard. Well, the springboard did the job done. And draw to 2, but not enough. And the young kid, Jalon Morrison, showing resiliency. Oh, headbutt. Yeah, that might actually do it. A headbutt by Alpha Wolf. Oh, and again. Morrison figures a way to kick out. Alpha Wolf, using that ability of his to fly through the ropes, and now he's going for the Omega Drive. Morrison's in trouble. And drills him with it. That Omega Driver. Well, Alpha Wolf get the win. Oh! How the hell did Morrison just kick out of that at 2? That's a 2.9, and what a kick to the ribs. How the hell did Morrison just kick out of that? How in the world did he kick out of that? Powerbomb flips him through. Bang! Nice knee, let's go. Morrison, how is he still alive? How is he still in the springboard into the Hurricane Rana? Wow. I'm still surprised that Morrison's still fighting. Got dropped. The Omega driver somehow kicks that at 2.9. The young kid, though, he's showing some heart. But the question is, can he fight back, though? Counter. Morrison, oh, he undershot his moonsault. Maybe the energy levels are getting depleted here. And that's why Alpha Wolf has taken over here tonight. He's still in it, that's true. Tilt-a-roll backbreaker. Wait a minute, Morrison. Morrison caught him. This is what Morrison needs if he wants to make a comeback. We could see a big-time heroic comeback from Morrison. There's a big suplex. Yeah, the dude is still in it. Morrison is still fighting. Oh, and he missed. Classic 2K. AI right there, missing one move, and then got caught with another one. I'll give credit for credit is due for Morrison. He is doing a great job at still being alive in this damn match. And a running headbutt. That has to do it. That has to at least do this. No, it's not over still. Morrison's still alive. Oh, wait, Alpha Wolf rolls through. You know what? That was set up for a power bomb. Got him. Well, Morrison fights back. He's still on his feet. This young kid still in this match. Oh, airplane spin. Morrison trying to fight back. Wolf counters. Uh-oh, Meta Driver. Again, he hits it again. It's over. A second one. He had a second one. That has to do it. You have to think it's game over. You have to think it's done. And it is. Great showing of heart, though, from John Morrison, but Alpha Wolf is now at 4 points. A good fight shown. A great fight shown by John Morrison, the young man, the young rookie. Did a good job at showing heart. Stayed in the fight until he couldn't. But just not enough to beat Alpha Wolf. Never hit the elbow or any big, huge move, but he still fighting his heart out until he couldn't. Or again, it's also 2K's fault, but again, I'll just blame 2K for everything. And here comes the match that everyone's looking forward to. Mr. Amazing versus Price Sanders. To both men with 2 points. Who's going to be in 4 points between these two legends? Two friends. I don't even know if they're friends anymore. That's the question. But is Price Sanders Mr. Amazing in your main event? Who's going to win this one here tonight? I don't know. Cover early on. Mr. Amazing. No. Former friends now, to be honest, says Brandon. So Brandon thinks they're former friends. Hi, kitty. Right now, yeah, if a victory happens for Mr. Amazing, they'll put him up with Starks and Blaze McCoy. But a victory for Amazing or Price Sanders, we'll put him up with them and Corey. Since it'll be interesting, Price and Corey have the same amount of points to start the tournament. Lock up Sanders. Well, that's the thing. I think Sanders is definitely the better technical wrestler of these two. Well, though, Amazing, showing no fear. I'm trying to go toe-to-toe with Price. Nice side headlock. And no, Price rolls through. There's the technical ability of Sanders. Both men again in a lockup. Backing Amazing on the ropes is Price. And the ref has to step in here to pull him back. Good break up here. Oh, referee going through the ropes there. Technical power? Yeah, I can see that. Oh, there's the power of Amazing. Pushing down Price and an STO. Beautiful move for Mr. Amazing. And there was a kick out for Price. I was under my cat because I wondered if my cat was going. Amazing going for that leg. Amazing's fired up right now. The moment. Oh, stopped by Price. Blocked by Sanders. Wait, Amazing's going to catch him here. Price is in trouble. He could be beaten right here. Price is in trouble going for the Amazing bomb. Nope. A good counter and a clothesline for Price Sanders. Because who knows what would have happened if Amazing hits the Amazing bomb. Amazing would have won right then and there. There's rolling through the ring, though, is Price. Throwing him around. Sanders locks in a half crossface choke here. But he's not going to keep it locked in because it's just used as a setup. Right now, so currently, though, Price is on the attack. This is what he has to do if he wants to beat Mr. Amazing. I mean, Sawyer won earlier, but Brooklyn Joker lost earlier as well. Counter for Price. Price beat Dragon Bane. Mr. Amazing beat Baron Von Farkas. Off the ropes. Oh, a spear into the corner. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Cover here. No. And now, Price going for the triple German suplexes. There's already two, and now here comes number three. Three of them on Mr. Amazing. Amazing, though, back to his feet, but he's caught. Uh-oh. Amazing's caught. Tombstone. Sanders with the Tombstone. Price to win. Price to beat Amazing. Oh, not enough. And you hear Amazing saying, give it all you got, Price. Or Sanders, I should say. Just don't hold back. There's a Bulldog. Knowing Price, he'll never hold back. Springboard, oh. Just 1 second here to finish text here. Amazing on the attack, the corner. Cover Amazing. Oh, nice Northern Lights for a Price. Sanders on the attack once again. Sanders. Back suplex. Flip through for Amazing. Oh, God, here we go. Here we go. These two are going to be fighting it out here. Sanders and Amazing brawling it out. Who's going to win this little exchange here? Is it Sanders or Amazing? Amazing saying, come on, Sanders, hit me, and he did. Just chops back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to give? That's the question. Oh, Sanders calling a big right hand. But still the chops happen. Oh, Sanders caught him that time, and here we go. Sanders and Amazing brawling it out. Wait a minute, Amazing caught him. Mr. Amazing caught Price off guard. Spine buster. Mr. Amazing con for the end here. And now Amazing. He missed it earlier. Can he hit this time? He's got him in the air. Amazing bomb. Mr. Amazing, is he going to score it? Amazing. He gets him. Mr. Amazing beats Price Sanders. Amazing's at 2 wins, no losses in the tournament so far. Joining people like Corey Crichton, Chase Bazana, Sawyer, Alex Starks, and Blaze McCoy. Amazing, that could have gone either way. That could have Price Sanders beaten by Amazing. Amazing with an Amazing bomb. Took only one to beat Price, but those two gave it their all here tonight. You know, Price is not going to put his head down for that, but a big win for Mr. Amazing. As he continues his road throughout the tournament, don't know who his next opponent is. It might be, I think it's going to be Dragon Bane. I'm not too sure. It could be Dragon Bane or Brandon Styles, or heck, it could be Marcus. You never know. It might actually be Marcus. Who knows? But a huge win for Mr. Amazing and a big main event victory here tonight. That'll be all here from wherever we were today. I forget where. That'll be all for night 2 of the tournament. We'll see you mainly, I think, tomorrow for night 3. What a big final, big win for Mr. Amazing. Amazing Sane here. I want to give a shout out to the Iron Taylor to not give up, brother. Do not give up. So Amazing Sane Taylor to not give up. Well, that would be all for day 2 of the M1 2025 tournament. We'll see you next time, which will most likely be tomorrow for day number 3.